Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is kind of a continuation of my last video testing out new Profusion cosmetics products. In that video, I tested out an eyeshadow palette as well as a cream blush, and I was going to test out the products that are in this video, but I couldn't really do that because I didn't have enough room on my face to do all of them in the same video. So in today's video, I'm going to be testing out the matte and shimmer duo liquid eyeshadow, as well as the water activated liner with water brush set. And sorry, I got like a grease stain. I always get grease stains on my clothes. But before we get into that, question of the day: have you ever tried Profusion cosmetics? And if you have, what is your favorite product? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so the first product we're going to try out, I'm going to try and make this kind of a short video, and my thing is blinking at me that it's a low battery, so let's see how far we can get. So the first product, no, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Alright, so the first product that we have today, and that I'm going to use today, is the Matte and Shimmer Duo Liquid Eyeshadow. So this is one that has two different eyeshadows. It has a matte shade over here, it has a shimmer shade over here. So on the shimmer side, it has a brush applicator, and then on the matte side, it has a paddle applicator. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my eyes. I tested out an eyeshadow palette in my last video, which is why I didn't want to do this one. This one I got in the shade Caramel Swirl. They do have a few other shades as well. I'll go ahead and put them up right here. So I have not actually ever worn liquid eyeshadow, so I don't 100% know what to do with it. Do you like just put it straight on your lids, or are you supposed to like tap it? I'm gonna tap it, so I don't want to waste the product that's already on my hand. So I'm just gonna grab some and tap it on. Let's bring the light a little bit closer. That is so pretty, and it was so quick. That was so fast, and it required very little. Like, I still have a bunch left on my hand. Yeah, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. And it does definitely dry down because it's like completely dry on my hand. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm assuming that this is also dry. Yeah, this is also completely dry. That's very pretty and a nice subtle. This is definitely a nice like on the go product. I would definitely recommend applying it one at a time because it does dry pretty quickly. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about pros and cons of the Matte and Shimmer Duo Liquid Eyeshadow. Con number one, and I think which could probably be the only con that I have, it does dry quite quickly. But that could also be a pro to some people, is the fact that you don't have to wait super long to apply more if you want to apply more, or for it to be set if you want it to be set pretty quickly. But it could also be a tad bit harder to work with because it does dry down pretty quickly. Take that as you will. Pro, I really love the shades. This is kind of, if you are my skin tone, I think this is kind of the perfect like everyday shade for you. And then this right here, I think you could build up the shimmer to be a bit more metallic, but if you don't want it to be, it also looks really pretty and just like a nice subtle shimmer, and it is beautiful. I absolutely love it. So I would give this, honestly, I would give it a 5. They did also have other shades of that. I think I already said that, but yeah. So let's move on to our next and final product. All right, so next up we have the water activated liner with water brush set. So this right here is the liner, and it looks more red. I feel like it looks more red on camera, but it's a bit more orange in person. I'm a little concerned because I love my look that I have right now, but I do want to use this. And then it has like a water activated brush, which I'm assuming that I need to add. I'm confused. Oh, how to. We should probably read. Fill the water brush with water and secure tightly. Okay, but how do I fill the water brush? This is what it looks like. It is, I would assume that this would screw off and I could fill this part with water, but it's like it's not screwing off. Does it just pull? I want to preface this by saying I'm really good at opening stuff. I have a nice grip strength. So if I can't open something, I can't figure this out. Let me go see if I can just just start putting water on here, like pour water through here, and if it'll make it down there, I don't know. Let me go see. All right, so I figured it out, so let me show you guys. Please don't pay any attention to my mess, okay? I usually always have some kind of wax molds that need to be cleaned, but pretty much to do this, you put it under the water and then just continue squeezing that and filling it up. Put it under, squeeze, and then fill it up. And then I squeeze again and fill it up. And now it's up to here. It says, control the water flow by carefully squeezing the barrel. Oh, I guess it says that. But I don't know what that means. Mix the wet brush with the pigment. Once a creamy consistency is achieved, begin to apply as desired and let dry before reapplying. I'm gonna mix them. It says use them on their own or mix them to make a fun color. I'm gonna mix them. So there we go. I actually kind of like that. But this is what it looks like afterwards with me mixing them together. Pros and cons. Let's do it. All right, so pros and cons of the water activated liner with water brush set. By the way, I didn't talk about the prices. So the matte and shimmer duo liquid shadow was, I believe, $4.98. And then this water activated liner was, I think, $9.98. It says Profusion lip, but I didn't get a lip product from Profusion, so I'm assuming that they put this under lip product. So this is actually the most expensive product that I got. Con number one, it was a little bit confusing to figure out how to put water inside of it, and maybe that's just me. Maybe it's like, well, of course you put it under the water and then squeeze it, and then I felt like the sorry, I just had the urge to squeeze the water into a trash can like right that second. Con number two, I am not a huge fan of, I don't know, I almost wish that these had come in like separate, there had been like sections so that if I wanted to, I could mix them together, but if I then wanted to wear them separately, they're not mixed together for all of time now. Moving on to pros. Pro number one, I do really like the color of this. Also, I do feel that depending on how much water you use, you can get a nice like bright color out of this. So I think the first time when I was initially applying it, I had a little too much water on my brush, so it was definitely diluting it and watering it down, so I didn't get as bright of a color payoff. But when the brush kind of dried a little bit more and I got a little bit more on my brush of the actual liner, it was definitely a more vibrant color. I was actually going to put the applicator brush as a con, because I felt like sometimes with brushes you can't get that precise line and flick of a wing, but I actually didn't have too much of a problem with this, so the applicator might actually be a bit of a pro for me. I know I'm kind of all over the place with my pros and cons, but that's just how it is. As far as a final rating of this product, I would give it 4. I would give it 4 sunflowers. I do kind of feel like the price is a little pricey. For just this, and then this, honestly, this is not 100% necessary. I could just wet my own brush and activate it. So if the price is because of this, I think they could have left this out, because I honestly do kind of feel like this puts out a little too much water. I would kind of have, I guess that would be another con of mine, is the actual applicator and the fact that the price was probably raised because of the addition of that applicator, when I don't believe it's fully necessary. So I think this could have easily been a $4 to $5 product just on its own, and the applicator wasn't necessary. Alright, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Give this a thumbs up, comment down below, question of the day, what is your favorite Profusion cosmetics product? And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.